Hey, it's Vaughn, and welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we were cleaning up anything and everything related to the Dark Brotherhood. We found all 4 of the hidden treasures that we got the locations of from torturing people in the torture room. We also got the Assassin of Old's upgraded Dark Brotherhood wear. There he is, and he's naked now. We'll just go ahead and drag his body behind here so people don't really have to deal with that. There's probably going to be a smell, and that's definitely not noticeable. But anyways, we're completing Hag's End in this episode, and then we're going to do some side quests, just as a little, sidetrack away from the guilds and main quests that we have been doing pretty much non-stop up until this point. So we will complete Hag's End. We'll push or pull that lever. Push the lever in the opposite direction. And we'll complete this place, which is actually really interesting. It's also interesting that the Dark Brotherhood ties to it. Are there any witches in here? So far, we are dealing with witches and a unique... why are we detected? Who's in here? I should have known! You just gonna hang out up there? Puns! Yeah, it's interesting because we have a unique Hagraven, not uniquely named, but it's a Hagraven that when we deal enough damage to it, it just teleports out. Don't you guys hate that? Oh, the Legend of the Red Eagle. I think if we read this, should get a miscellaneous quest if we haven't already. I guess we have already read this. We'll take it just in case. Maybe we have to active. There we go. Find the Red Eagle's sword. Yeah. Yeah, the Hagraven, yeah, I've already explained the mechanic, but don't you guys hate it? Don't you guys hate that game mechanic? It's like, oh, you can do this much to me, and then I disappear. I remember I played Destiny for a lot, and there was one, I think it was a DLC raid, or whatever it's called, I forget. It's been a while since I played Destiny. Oh! So many traps in here. Okay. And what about you? Oh, it's a master level lock. Well, all we have in there is a coin purse and a shitty chest, so I'm going to go ahead and not even bother with that. Yeah, but there was like a guy that would be the boss, and you could only deal so much damage to him, and then he would disappear. Is that oil on the ground there? Oh, yeah, walk right into that. That's great. Although in real life, if I was in this game, I think I would make that mistake as well. So we deal enough damage, and then she's gone, and it's super annoying. Okay, we have another export door there. I don't think it's going to be worth it, honestly. Well, all right, we might as well just try, right? I just don't like expert or higher locks because... you don't have enough time to find out where the sweet spot is. You see, and so that's 2 down already, and I haven't even gotten a lead. It's got to be over here somewhere. There we are. Okay, so over here and then a little bit up. How about right there? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on! Come on! There we go. Okay, what do we have in here? And look, it's freaking nothing. Oh, steel battle axe. Cool, man. I haven't found 10,000 of those. Oh, and a potion of minor healing. Thank you so much. Alright. These witches so far have nothing. There's nothing on that pedestal. How about you, witch? Nothing as well. Let's pull that. Jump out of that just in case that reveals a trapdoor. There's no way it could. There's no other instance of that in Skyrim at all. Alright, so we can go through there, or we can go over here, which is another expert locked gate, which has literally nothing this time except for that bowl, which we can't even grab, so... what is the point? That's what I ask you. Alright. Big open chamber here. And there's a word wall. We must have been like over it or under it because I swear I did hear it in the last episode. Okay, is there anybody in here? Anybody gonna fall down from there? Anyone gonna do a Dark Souls style plunging attack and kill me in one hit? No? Alright, I'll just go ahead and grab it then. Give it to me. What do we got? Word of power, learn sand, slow time. Ooh, that's the second slow time power that we have, I'm pretty sure, so. Nice. If we get the full version, we might just use it. Alright, what do we have over here? Just some bloody remains of some, what is that, skeever with its legs cut off? Gross. Oh! I heard some scuttling. Is it just in my mind? Okay. We also have an arcane enchanter. Yeah, we definitely want to use that. See if we have anything to disenchant. Nope. This, though, yep. And then Dwarven Armor of Conjuring. Goodbye. And the Blade of Woe is unique, of course. No enchanting upgrade from that. Interesting. Alright, back into Sneak. Into Deepwood Vale once more. Like I said, Hag's End and Deepwood Vale and whatever the first area is called is just so big. It's definitely one of the biggest locations in Skyrim. Alright, so we're going to grab our Unrelenting Force. Whoa. 2 Frost Trolls and the Hagraven. I think if we just go ahead and Haha! Bye! Oh, she might be unique. That's the only bad thing. Oh, you guys didn't disappear. Okay, well that's really bad. Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on. I can't go anywhere. Oh my god, I pulled that off. I pulled that off. Okay. Just need you to die. Just need to circle you around this table. That's all I need to do. Come on, Vana, channel your Black Ops Zombies gameplay that you used to play a lot of, where you had to, you know, maneuver zombies into a train. Alright, that was pretty satisfactory, I would say. I thought that Hagraven was going to ward. I'm pretty sure she can ward. But that didn't happen. Now, unfortunately, we might lose some unique things. I forget if that Hagraven has anything we want. But hopefully we can find her body in a second here. We also have a witch on the table who has nothing. I could have swore there was a unique dagger or something up here. And unfortunately, you know, we're throwing... Ah, Bloodthorn. Yes. There we go. Let's take a look at that. I don't think this one's too good. If target dies within 3 seconds, it fills a soul gem. I don't really use Soul Trap a lot in Skyrim. I've never have. And it doesn't look unique, so I've always found this to be incredibly boring. But nevertheless, it is unique, so... Yeah, that Hagraven has to have something unique. I mean, this is not a satisfactory reward for reaching the top of one of the most in-depth dungeons in the game. So if we could find that Hagraven, it looked like she fell straight down when I shouted her off. Let's see. I'm not going to spend too long, and she could have fallen into the water, obviously. Oh boy. If only we could use Detect Life, right? Detect where she was, but of course there's no life remaining in those old bones. I mean, what are the chances that there was another unique thing when we already found a unique weapon, even though it's shitty? Alright, I'm going to look after I finish this episode because I really don't want to alt-tab Skyrim because there's a chance that it will close and it's super annoying. And there's a high chance that it'll close, actually. So for now, I think we're done with Hag's End. I mean, we could always come back and really try and find that body if we needed to. Okay, so let's look at the miscellaneous quests. We should be absolutely done with all of the Dark Brotherhood stuff. And indeed we are. Which means we are going to be moving on to something entirely new. Let's run through all the quests that we have in our journal right now and see which one we want to do most. This is Dark Brotherhood quest that never disappears. This is a Daedric quest. This one, I'm not really remembering too much. I know we have to go back to where we talked to Amon Motier, find 2 weapons, and then I forget exactly how that pans out. I think it's sort of similar to the Galdur quest, if I remember right. I could be wrong. The Forsworn Conspiracy is pretty big, one of the most in-depth quests in the game. I kind of actually just want to do that one, and we probably will, but let's take a look at the other ones. No Stone Unturned. This is I guess technically a Thieves Guild quest, but we have to find all the stones of Berenzia, or Berenzia, however you pronounce it. So that's a fetch quest. Dawnguard is DLC. Diplomatic Immunity is main quest. Jazargo's Experiment is College of Winterhold, really crappy one. We'll have to remember to use that. Test Jazargo's Flame Cloak spell on the undead. Just remember, anytime I find more Draugr, to use that. Okay. Shalador's Insights is a College of Winterhold side quest as well. Dragonborn is DLC. In My Time of Need is a side quest, although I don't like it too much. It's not really that fun. So yeah, we'll do the Forsworn Conspiracy. If you remember, the first time we entered Markarth, a woman was stabbed, and then the guy said something about the Forsworn, and then the guards killed him, and then a guy named Eltrys handed us a note to meet him somewhere. Does it tell us? I've received a note from a man named Eltrys in Markarth. He wants me to meet him at the Shrine of Talos, presumably to talk about the recent murder in Markarth's marketplace. Go to Shrine of Talos, which is going to be in Markarth, and we will do that. Damn it, really? Who's nearby? Like, literally, there's no red blip. There's no sounds coming from anywhere. It's just the worst thing ever, isn't it, when this happens? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not really a recent death now, you know. It's been quite a while. I'd like to think that... I wonder if they're ever going to make a totally realistic game where if you wait that long, and there definitely is stuff like that, but just every quest, you know, if you wait too long, they're like, well, yeah, we solved everything. I mean, everybody's in jail that needs to be. I don't know what you were doing for so long.
Excuse me, but Do you know
Dude,
anything
really?
about
Again?
this house? Seen anyone enter?
I'm just gonna exit. Sorry.
Thank you for
Bye.
your time.
Yeah, you've asked me like 4 times already, dude. Well, 2 times. 3 times, including that. Do we need to wait after dusk? Is that what it said? No, there's no time limit. So into the Shrine of Talos we go. And I'm wondering why this Shrine of Talos still exists, considering Talos worship is banned by the Aldmeri Dominion during this timeline, or time frame. So you would think they would destroy it. I wonder if they ever mentioned that.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
I'll do? What are you talking about?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
You want to walk away? Fine. But there's going to be no justice for that poor woman. No one to care what happened to her.
And this is why RPG elements fall by the wayside when it comes to Skyrim. Fallout,
Change
it's
your
better,
mind?
but...
Ready to find out the truth about Markarth?
Like, Adrenok would not care. Like, you know, and we'd walk away and then we still want to do the quest. Like, there's got to be some way that a person like Adrenok would be able to
Ready to
do
find
it.
out the truth about Markarth?
You want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
What do you know about Margaret? Margaret was the woman that was killed.
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn.
Who was Wayland? Where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Who are the Forsworn?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
You've looked into these murders?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Alright, well that's all I need to know.
Let me know as soon as you found anything.
I will, but first, give me that Shrine of Talos. All diseases cured, Blessing of Talos added, which should be a reduction in cooldown time for our shouts. I believe by 20%. Could be wrong. Could look it up. Am I interested enough? I actually am. So, magic, active effects, Blessing of Talos, where are you at? Time between shouts is reduced 0%. Oh, wonderful. I see that bug is still present. I'm not sure, again, if that's actually affecting us or not. Okay, find evidence about Wayland, find evidence about Margaret. Both of which, the objectives I'm talking about are down here. Please don't die. Okay, good. Okay, and you know, we would all live our lives a lot better if we could just play like we were playing a video game character, not really caring about, like, we just dropped from there to there. Would you do that in real life? At least would you do it as quickly as I did? No. But maybe if you had the mindset of a video game character, maybe your life would be filled with more adventure, with more risks, and honestly probably more death, but hey.
Can I help?
Okay. So we only have one thing leading back outside, which means we need to actually talk shudder to the people around here.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
Did you know Wayland?
Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
I need the key to Wayland's room.
Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here.
I wasn't asking.
Now, don't get all upset. Here, take it. All right then.
Alright, now hopefully it's going to tell me. Garvey's room. Omlug's room. No room. Koznak's room.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
On the contrary, I need to be here, woman. Degane's room. Degane sounds familiar. I know he has to do with another quest. And here's Wayland's room. Let's go ahead and close these doors so we get some privacy. And we have a chest here. Wayland's note. Wayland, you've been chosen to strike fear in the hearts of the Nords. In the heart of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow. You will know what to do. N. Find out who N is. Alright, we'll go ahead and steal that. You have anything in here, Wayland? You have some glass. Why, bud? Why do you have glass? Gold. Alright, we'll take that. See if anything else is in Wayland's room. Key to Wayland's room. That's a big-ass key. Look at that thing. I'm gonna fling it into the air and catch it. Watch this. I totally caught it. Yep. And nothing else. It's almost like, you know, he's poor and there's nothing that he can do. Alright, back out we go.
Watch what you're doing.
Thank you so much for the key, friend. Enjoy your terrible, miserable, horrible, poor life. And now we need to find out something about Margaret.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson.
You first.
Let's go.
Let's see how good of a brawler Adronach is. Oh, shit. Not a good brawler at all. Well, we might still be able to beat him. This guy is actually really burly, though. So this is a mechanic that we haven't seen yet. Basically, sometimes you can fight people in brawls, and you're not going to be arrested or anything like that. There's a few instances of it in the game.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's like, get the hell away from me if you're gonna watch a brawl. Damn it. That shit is so annoying. Please tell me that this loaded right outside where Dryston talks to us.
You've been digging around where you don't belong.
Alright, that brawl is gonna take
you learned a lesson.
an eternity. I'm gonna go with, I don't listen to threats.
You'll listen to this. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Oh, we're still doing a brawl? Alright. So yeah, basically you just punch until the person is, quote, dead, unquote. And I'm assuming unhanded. Yeah, of course, you know. Or what is it called? Unarmed. Yeah, duh. I'm assuming it scales with, I don't know, one-handed weapon. I don't even know what it scales with, actually. We're still beating this guy, but you can tell we don't really have a lot of strength. So yeah, we will beat this guy, and I forget if we have to actually take him all the way down to nothing. I feel like these fast attacks are optimal, but we can also like do a power attack like that, and then we can hold both triggers to do this. But I've never found that that's really worth it. And I think we can also switch to healing if we really wanted to, but I'm not sure if that breaks the you know, rules of the brawl or whatever. So we'll just stand here, we'll just keep punching him in the face, and then maybe we'll finish him off once we have enough stamina with a dual power attack. But you can see this is really not that easy. Okay, here we go. Ready? Totally hit all that. All right, I really want to finish him off with that, so let's wait. Why is our fatigue not... Okay, there we go. I say fatigue because I've been streaming Morrowind. There we go. You were saying what, Dryston? Excuse me?
You mangy piece of pit bait.
Yeah? Talk or I send you to the gods.
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
Okay, so obviously this is bugging out here.
Nepos is in charge. That's all I know.
Okay. You can live for now, and there's a freaking guy in this cage, which I noticed, who's just a Nord, who has a lockpick. I've never really noticed that before. Alright, so let's take a look at our quest. We can still find evidence about Margaret. Yeah, let's do that. So, let's see. We need to find out about Nepos the Nose, and we need to find out about Margaret. Let's put our hands away, and let's try and get up here. There we go. Now, I think the one towards Margaret, the quest marker towards Margaret was the one on the right. Hopefully that's right. It's probably going to take us right to her stall, actually, which would make a lot of sense. This guy right here, though.
Don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave.
Dare I ask where all this meat comes from?
Ah, now that is a good question. Where does Hogni get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now, having an orc for a wife would be something. Yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows?
Remember that line of dialogue, folks.
The secret to chopping meat is never washing your hands.
I have some questions about Margaret.
Who? You mean that woman who was attacked in the market? Didn't know her. Guards dragged her body away. Last we'll hear of that.
And that's it, huh?
Need to get back to chopping.
Okay, so I think that's the Silver Blood Inn. Actually, no, we do need to go to the Silver Blood Inn, right? Because they were mentioning that's where Margaret was staying, I believe. So let's head in there. It's been a while since I've done this quest. I say that I'm going to be saying that about a lot of things because
The Silver Blood Inn
that's
has
how it
plenty of
works.
strong drink, and this is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Did a woman named Margaret stay here?
Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth.
Okay. Optional, obtain the key to Margaret's room. We could do that, or we could just lockpick it. Oh, we already... Why do we have the key to Margaret's room already? Oh, because she had it on her body, I think, right? Alright, let's see what we have in here. Some food. A very comfy looking bed. Why the hell do they have stone beds? I just realized that. I understand it's Dwemer, but I feel like they would have, you know, put a mattress on that or something. Mattresses didn't exist, of course. Let's search the end table. What do we have? Margaret's journal. Ooh, scandalous. Let's see how long this is. Not long at all. Voice activated. Meeting at the Treasury. Meeting at the Treasury House later today. Took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thonar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him, even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. General Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed to Sidna Mine. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathizers, damn it, ruins the voice acting, to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. They say no one escapes. Why? Is it really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing the confrontation with Thonar. There are shadows around every corner in this city, and I know I'm being watched. Interesting. I'll take that. I'll take that. She's not going to be using that gold. I wonder if that gold was there already, or if she placed that gold there, right? I mean, we look in normal containers and there's gold. It's like, you'd think people would keep track of their money and not just leave it in random places. Anyways.
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
No one tells me what to do.
We'll see. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Yeah, I could kill literally everybody in this entire city right now if I wanted to. So you remember that, bud. Alright, let's see what we got. Find evidence about Thonar. Find evidence about Nepos. I believe if you go too far down one path, you will close off the other path. And that could be wrong, but I feel like I've looked up Nepos the Nose before. Yeah, so I'm going to go along Margaret's path just in case that's correct. Again, I'm not sure if it is, but I want to see. So, here we have the Treasury House. I forget if I've done this quest both ways, but we shall see. Excuse me. Can I just... You guys mind if I... Okay, great. Oh, hold on. Well, nothing going into sneak shouldn't solve. Of course, we could use muffle beforehand for some insurance, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
What
hey
are
there.
you doing here? I told them no visitors.
I'm here to talk about Margaret.
Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out! What? By the gods, Betrid!
What was that?
Okay, looks like we got a couple of hostiles here, and I don't know if you guys heard it, but she said for the Forsworn. And now we can't really fight back because we're gonna hit this dude on the right here. But we've got Nana, Ildeen, and also we've got Donald. Every time. All right, let's reload that. Oh, that's so annoying. And I know the comments are coming in. Vana, just use, you know, Firebolt. Just use Shockbolt. Just use something that's not related to that. But I just... God, I don't like switching so many times to different types of magic. Okay. So, let's open you again. Let's increase our lockpicking again. Let's talk to you again. Let's talk about Margaret again.
This is my business. Now get out.
Okay, now let's have these people attack these people, and we will equip Firebolt.
Never should have come.
You never should have come here. Seriously, like, these people are just enjoying their day, and what are you doing? You're trying to kill people for the Forsworn, man. Or, ma'am, sorry. You're not a man. Or you could be. Oh, God, we are hitting these people so well. Okay, I tripped me up in the top left there because she resisted fraud. Oh! I love it when it does that.
Is really just for...
Okay, what do you have? Gold, key to Markarth Treasury House, lockpick, salt pile, and nothing left. Or nothing else, sorry. Are you literally giving me a history about the Treasury House when this just happened? Are you insane?
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
Will you talk now?
Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control.
You made a deal with the Forsworn?
When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control.
Sidna Mine?
My prison. The source of half the silver in Skyrim. The most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control.
The Forsworn have a king?
Madanach. The king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down.
Want me to take care of Madanach?
You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house.
Alright, jeez. What do we got here? Give me that, 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 give me that. And... oh, that was his wife. Dang, your wife turned to ash. Wow, you're not even going to be able to bury her. Well, you're kind of an asshole, so... That's fine with me. Give me that, give me that, give me that. And there we go. How do you feel about all this, Riata? You know what? I don't care. Let's get out of here. Okay, so far so good. Are you talking to me? Please don't. Good. Alright, now we need to investigate Nepos the Nose. I guess it doesn't really matter which path you go down. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we will talk to Nepos the Nose and get further into the Forsworn conspiracy. This is an interesting quest. It's just, I don't know. It's not really that fun to me, I guess, compared to the other ones. But I do like it. It is interesting. It is. It's really in-depth. It's one of the biggest side quests in the game. And we will continue doing it in the next episode. Thanks for watching again. See you guys there.